Effendi Al-Fadli. I am from University of Purbalingga. I am from Informatics Study Program. I will tell you about the worst time of my life. This story started when I entered big school. At that time, I had a very first time in my life. At first, in the first semester, to be excited. Then again, I was still being a good boy and still living an upright life. In the middle of one semester, my life began to be affected by the environment. In my opinion, the friendship environment has its growth, namely good and bad, and I began to evolve into a bad friendship environment. Slowly, I began to change from various aspects of my life, starting from my teacher attitude and my views on other people. I started to become aware of the changes that were happening in my life, but instead I continue to go with the flow of a bad friendship environment. An example of a bad change that happened to me, namely from being hungry to hungry for no apparent reason, sleeping late, coming home playing at night, and addicted to online games. From this drastic change, my life, which I built well from the first time, made it started into a different life. That influence was getting bigger and flower flowing, ever making me into a human who lacks empathy and affection. Even had time to me my first class. Even had time to make myself an arrogant human. And the day in my life there was a very bitter incident. The bitter incident was that I had a motorized vehicle in accident. The accident occurred when I was applying at my friend house without like attention to the time and my friend, and I come home a lot at night. At that time my friend survived like to slightly road because there were tracks on sand and small stones. When I fell, I was the mostly badly injured because at that time I took my friend. I was born far away. I was taken to the hospital and my playmates were not there to this time visit me. That when I regretted everything I had done because of my climate no visit me even until I recovered. I come to understand that true friends are friends who exist in time of joy and sorrow. And I began to stay away from and do not relate to the environment of friendship that made me not good. My message is that we are friends, we have to choose and sort out good and bad friends so that we don't fall into bad things. Never ally or friends who are in trouble. The conclusion that can be drawn from my short story is that if you are friends, make friends naturally and not too much. My recommendation is that you have to be friends with a good friend because that is a saying that if we are friends with mushroom seller, then we will be blessed with friends and vice versa. If we are friends with that and that people, then we will also be appreciated. Thanks for watching.